Hello, today I will show you some of the requirements in outline zoning plan major. Most likely, if you want to find out the outline zoning plan, you can easily go to this website. Also, for example, if you can download the location plans or the area, what is the use and what is the requirements or restrictions. The first one, you need to understand that outline zoning plan is done by the under the town planning audience, and actually most likely you can say the outline zoning plan, you can see the proposed use and the road system, and most likely you will see the typical use is residential, commercial, industrial, or the government departments, open space, green belt, and other specific use and other special scientific interests. I think you also need to understand is most likely you will see the outline zoning plan. There's two columns. The left one we call column 1 is always used permitted. That means if you choose the item to be built in your site, that means you don't need to apply any change to the town planning board. For example, if you do the use under the column 2, that means you need to submit the section 16, something like this. Also, you need to understand sometimes the looks is show you some of the intention of and objective of the town planning board only. There's no strictly requirements. Okay. For example, I just take one of the Kowloon Bay as an example. When you go to the website, you can see different color, and actually they will provide the legend to you. For example, if you want to build a building in here, and you need to understand the color is for the residential. That means this is most likely you can build a residential building. And when you want to see the close up, and you can see, for example, this is a RA residential area A. You can see the symbol. That means if I want to build a building in this area, that means I can easily find out that I can build a residential building in here. These are some of the regulations provided. For example, this is a number SK1329, and you can see some of the schedule of use, and then they will provide a table like this. For example, what I'm telling to you is a column 1. Column 1 is the one you can also permit. For example, if I see the area is a commercial, I just pick up. For example, if I do the market, that means I don't need to apply any modification to town planning board. But if I want to build a hotel in this commercial building, I may need to submit section 16. That means if something used in column 1, you don't need to do anything. But if something used, you want to do it in column 2, you need to submit section 16. And then they will also sometimes provide the maximum plot ratio and the building height requirements. That means when you see the outline zoning plan, you will see the use, or sometimes they will restrict the plot ratio or restrict the height. This is another example, is residential group A. I think most likely there's when the column 1, most likely this is a residential, you will not supposed to have a fast use. Okay. And also residential group A, most likely the lowest fee story they can do the composite building. That means they can for the eating space or for the shop. This is some of the also restrict the plot ratio, and sometimes the government institution or community, you can imagine mostly this is for area for the market or library, something like this, school typical use for the government. And then this is the open space. The open space is for the park, something like this. And the column 2, that means if you want to have a private club in here, you need to apply section 16. And for the wording of the green belt, you can imagine mostly this is a green area, maybe for the agricultural use and the picnic area, something like this. Thank you.